Here in the marsh at Scorpion, there is a good example of a native grass, a perennial grass called saltgrass, or Distichlis spicata, and that's the rather green-looking grass here. And we can contrast it with the non-native annual European grasses that are yellowing already at this point, already in seed, and already ready to drop their seed and then die. Saltgrass, on the other hand, is a perennial, as I mentioned, native grass that you'll find in mostly high saline situations. It's very salt tolerant, and as a matter of fact, the leaves are extremely salty. So if you were to, literally lick the leaves of saltgrass, you'd get quite a nice dose of salt off of it. As a matter of fact, the Chumash people relied on it as a salt source, and I hear tell that people will grind it up and put it in salads and things like that, which will provide a nice little salty flavor to your salad. Saltgrass grows in a lot of different places, though. The interesting thing about it, as I mentioned, is its tolerance to salt, so it can grow in places where other things can't. Well, here's one of the sprigs of the saltgrass. As I say, it kind of forms a large mat, almost looks like a lawn, but here's an individual stem of it. And for those of you who know Bermuda grass, you can see there's a certain resemblance. So to contrast some of these, the saltgrass with some of these non-native grasses that are in here, saltgrass is a rhizomatous plant. That means it spreads with underground stems, very much like a lot of lawn grasses do. And as a matter of fact, it's pretty reminiscent of Bermuda grass, another rhizomatous plant, but Bermuda grass is non-native. There is Bermuda grass here at Scorpion, and Bermuda grass, if we find some, we'll show it to you, has that telltale kind of helicopter seed head on it, a kind of X-shaped seed head, whereas saltgrass does not, and you won't often see saltgrass in bloom. But they're very similar in that they're a crawling grass that spreads through underground stems. Now I can contrast that with some of the non-native grasses in here, like this ripgut brome, which is a single stalk that again is an annual. So it grows up really early with the rains, and in spring it flowers and drops its seed, and then it yellows and dies. Same with the wild oats, another European non-native grass. In this case, it's multiple stems, but again, it's coming from the same center, pops up, blooms, fruits, and then dies. And another brome does the same kind of thing. Compare that to the carpet of saltgrass that stays around all year. In the dry season, it'll yellow somewhat, but it'll stay here. It doesn't die back entirely, and then when the rains come, it greens up and looks healthy and almost lawn-like, like it does right here.